So, gonna go through my bag of little things that I got. Also, I'm gonna make this a story time too, like a chit chat, story time, get ready with me, whatever. So my face is clean. I'm probably gonna start with this first. It's the Glow Recipe toner. I got like a whole bunch of stuff. I have to like take all this out. But anyways, back to the story time. So the reason why I got all this stuff is because my makeup kit got stolen. It's literally like the end of summer now, and this happened in like February, but I'm still like in the process of like getting back like the same amount of what I had, but like it was a crazy thing. And like I've been taking clients like since my stuff got stolen, probably like a couple months after, because I actually had a really nice girl. She's actually an influencer, like gift me a whole bunch of stuff. So shout out to her. But yeah, I'll get to it like later in the story. But I'm just looking through everything I got. I'm kind of nervous because I'm like getting ready to go to like a party. Like, what if I don't like how some of these products are on me? I mean, I doubt it, but still, like, you never know. Got a whole bunch of samples, some powders. So, start with the clean face. I'm just gonna put on this toner first. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna like go through the whole like story, like everything and how it happened. Well, I don't really know how it happened. I have an idea, but I don't know. So my makeup kit got stolen in February this year, and it was like the absolute like worst time. You guys are gonna have to give me a second. Sorry. Okay, so I'm all moisturized, ready to go. So let's start the story time. Let's start it over. Okay, so getting ready for a party, pool party, whatever. Got a whole bunch of new stuff. Want to do a chit chat. So my makeup was stolen February of this year. It was like the worst time of my life. I just had a lot of personal things like going on, and then that happening was like horrible. My grandmother like passed away, and I just had my wisdom teeth taken out. Like I have 4 wisdom teeth taken out. So I was like at a friend's house like recovering. And I just literally laid in bed for like a whole week. It was so bad. Sorry, I'm like looking around. I'm like trying to figure out like, okay, like what do I do first? Okay, so can you see this? Yeah, I'm gonna use the Benefit Brow Setter, 24-hour brow setter. I used it like the other day. I think I was like I was at a friend's house, and this stuff is so good. It's literally the best. But yeah, so it's really hectic. I was really depressed. I was going through a lot, especially like with my grandmother passing. Like it was kind of like sudden. I mean, yeah, like everyone ages and passes away, but it was still like sad. I was just going through a lot. And I was at my girlfriend's house because I just had surgery. She was like taking care of me. And right before, after I had my surgery, the day after, I literally went to New York and did a fashion show. I wasn't that swollen because I like drank a lot of pineapple juice, and I was like taking the painkillers, but like just don't do what I do. So yeah, next, this first or second new product I'm using, I used the Watermelon Toner by Glow Recipe, moisturized with Bobbi Brown, but that's not dear. I already have that. And I did the brow setter. Now I'm using the Makeup by Mario Master Metallics. This is so pretty. Can you really like look at all these colors? So I don't really know what I'm doing. I might do like, I kind of just wanted to do like siren eyes. I'll figure it out. Do like a gold champagne-y siren eye, yeah. And then I'm just gonna use the Master Mats. I already have that, not new, but you know, give me a break. But yeah, so back to my whole thing I had going on. I was at my friend's house and I was just in so much pain. And I was also really depressed at this time. I was like going through a lot, like with my friends and like my personal life. And yeah, so like I was just like at her house, like in bed, just like depressed. And I could not eat anything. It was so bad. And back to how I said, I went to like a fashion show. I walked in it and I was like there to like do touch-ups. So I kind of like did both. I didn't really like do makeup like that, but like I brought it anyway, like my kit. And I was so tired. I didn't go back to my house. I went to my friend's house like when I came home from New York. So my makeup was in the car. Right. I was at her house for like a week. But I would like, we left like a couple times, but there is this one day that I didn't leave, or there were 2 days that I didn't leave, because I remember like, okay, like, what the heck is going on? Like, I don't understand. Also, I'm going to use the Huda Faux Filter Concealer in Praline for under my shadow. I'm actually really nervous. I like usually never try like this many new things like in one sitting. But there's a first for everything, I guess. But yeah, so I'm in so much pain. And you know, there's this one little special medicine that you can take if you're in pain. It's a natural medicine. But I didn't want to, because we know you're not supposed to do that after surgery. And my friend just felt so bad for me. She would literally order me like food like 3 times a day. I would not eat it. The only time I'd feel better is if we took medicine together, if you know what I'm saying. So I was like, you know what, like, let's just go get a food, an edible version of the medicine, right? So she's like, you know, okay, like, let's go. We go to get in my car. I get in the car. Mind you, my car door was locked. My car door is locked because last time I left the car, she left something in the back seat and I unlocked it. I grabbed it for her, like what she left, and then I like closed the door and locked it. I remember this like vividly. And she goes and she sits and she's driving because I'm like off pain meds, and everything in my car is like scattered everywhere. And I'm like, what is going on? And I just looked at her and I was like, did you do this? Like, I wasn't mad. It was just like, I don't understand why. This concealer has really nice coverage and the finish is good. For like eyes, I've only been using like P. Louise eye base. So this is fire. But yeah, she's like, no. Like, she looked at me crazy and she was like, no, like, I didn't do that. Like, why would I do that? Which makes sense. Why would you make a mess in my car? And I only asked if it was her. She hasn't been in my car, but I'm just like, maybe if she like took my keys while I was asleep or left something. But like, I've been up. Like, she will go to sleep. If she leaves, like, I'm up when she leaves. Like, she's not had access like to my keys at all. So I calmly look her in the face and I'm like, we need to call the police, like, because I already knew. And I had so much stuff in my car. Like, I obviously, now I don't leave anything in my car. But I think I have an excuse. I was, like, really just off of, like, pain medicine and, like, in a lot of pain. And I looked in my back seat. There was so much stuff in my car. Clothes, shoes, photography, lighting, speakers. Like I'm active a lot. Like I was up and down like the highway back and forth from New York like 3 times this week. I had so much shit in my car. But the only things that were taken from my car was my makeup kit and my suitcase and my facial kit, because I went to esthetician school. And there's another little makeup kit you get when you're in esthetician school. Like if any of you girls went, like you know what I'm talking about. Like they left that. So it was just my suitcase and my makeup. And I had a bag of clothes in there because that suitcase I cleaned out like earlier that week, and I took out all the dirty clothes and I put in a bag. And that bag was like gone through, but like none of the clothes were taken except my underwear. Like, which is crazy. Like it was so crazy. And like at first, like I was just in shock. Like I wasn't even really like processing it. And then like after the fact, I just like think back and I'm like, what is going on? Like somebody who knew me did that. Someone was like trying to like mess with me. Like, oh my God, literally. And this story just gets like crazier. But here, I'm gonna do my eyes. I'm gonna come back after I do my eyes so I can like fill you guys in, because I cannot talk and do makeup. I'm like the worst girl for like chit chat, get ready with me. It's like I would make this 20 minutes if I could. Okay, so I got my eyes done for the most part. I said siren eye, but I did more pink halo eye. This color right here is so cute to me. So yeah. So where did I even leave off at? I'm just gonna leave off or start back up when like I found out my stuff was stolen. So basically, yeah, I just told my friend, I was like, girl, like we gotta get out of the car and we need to call the police. I go to the back seat. Yeah, I actually said that. Go to the back seat. I see like what's taken. And actually no, later on I discovered there was more stuff taken, because I'm not gonna lie, as soon as like I saw what I saw, you know that TikTok that's like, I seen what I needed to see, like I just went back in her apartment. Like I didn't even want to drive my car. Like I was so stressed out. I was also like wondering, I'm like, what if like someone like put something in there? I don't know. It was just tripping me out, because on top of everything, my door was locked. Like when we got to the car, like someone broke into my car. And I was told by other people, and then like later that evening when I called the police, I like went inside. I think I cried for like a second, and then we talked to the front desk guy and we called the police. And the police came, we kind of went through everything, and also like they even went through my trunk. There's so much stuff in my trunk, like they had time. And they did it where like there was like a camera, like you could see. And in my head, I'm like, this has to be somebody that I know, like I just want to see. But I'll get to that. So we just filed the report. We go back inside, and I'm just having like such anxiety. And I like call my dad. I asked if he could like come. Like my parents live like a little bit over an hour from me. So I was kind of just like, yeah, like can you come, blah, 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 like come pick me up from my friend's house, all that. So what am I using now? Oh no. Should I do liner now? I think I should. I'm gonna do like an inner corner, like cat eye kind of thing. Those are always fun to me. I got the Makeup Forever Aqua ink. It's like a little brush. But yeah, so the guy at the front desk, he gives me a call because I left my name, my number, all that. He gives me a call. And he's like, I have something for you at the desk. I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs, and tell me why he hands me my garage opener. And he's like, does this look familiar? I'm like, yeah, like where'd you find it? He said he went out to check everything out, and he saw that was on the hood of the car. I didn't even notice that. Like, I don't know, like that was just sus to me. And I'm not saying he's sus, like just the whole thing is so sus. Sorry, I could not talk and do this. Okay, I took 5. I kind of like fixed what was going on, but I'll just fix it with the concealer. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter that everyone's like going crazy over. I haven't used this yet, so I'm excited. But yeah, back to whatever the story. I was stressed out. I was going through it, and at the time, like, I do makeup. I've been doing makeup for so long. So my kit, it was actually huge. It was one of those really big ones. You gotta lug around everywhere. Like, it was like a whole shebang, and it was just gone. And the wheels on it were kind of like funky. So like, whoever took it like had time. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't just do it like super quick. And also to take my facial kit and like leave. Like, the things that were left in the car, like my camera was left, and the camera that I'm filming on right now, that was in the car. Lighting was in the car. Like, just a whole bunch of stuff was in the car. So I was really just like, off the stuff they decided to take. And like, I know they struggled. They're just going through my trunk. Like, they struggled because there's so much, like, there was so much stuff in my car. So yeah, like, that was really getting to me. And also, like, nobody knew, like, where I was, except for, like, 2 people. You know, and it's only, yeah, like, I was really stressed out. Unless, like, somebody did know, I don't know, and just, like, it was a really scary situation. Like, I got so weird after about, like, who I let into my house, like, who knows whatever about me. But, yeah, like, a couple days after, I had to like cancel some appointments and send some deposits back. But yeah, a few days after, I went back to my friend's apartment complex, right? And you know what, let me not even get there. So the night that my dad comes, like the night that I find out like I got robbed, I was on the phone with my mom like in the middle of the night. And I was just thinking about all the stuff that was in the car, and I had this really fire pair of gloves in the car. And I was like, no. If they stole them, I would be so mad. So I literally Ubered over there at like 4 in the morning to look through my car to see if like the gloves are still there, and I drove my car home. Isn't that like some crazy, like, psycho stuff to do? Like, no, but you would understand if you saw the gloves. You would get it. Well, so I'm using the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Oh my god, this is like the most like new stuff I've ever tried, like consecutively, like, to be honest with you. So this is the color. Hopefully it's my color. I think it is. But yeah, I was really like going through it, and also my grandmother just died. I am like still recovering from like surgery. Like, it was crazy. It was like literally insane. Yeah, I'm gonna do like my foundation, my powder, whatever, and I'm gonna come back to you guys because my camera's dying and it always does this. So I will see you in like 10 minutes. I did my concealer off camera. You already know the concealer I use. It's the same one I used before. And then I am trying out the Makeup by Mario contour sticks. I feel like it really snatched me like already. I kind of blended everything out, but sorry, I just had to get up close and personal. But yeah, so where was I at? Oh, and now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Glow Powder. It's like the powder with all the little glittery specks in it. Well, yeah, back to my things getting stolen. So I was super, super depressed, recovering from a surgery. My grandmother just passed. All my makeup was gone. I think I was even more depressed because I couldn't even like feel cute again. Because like my face is like big and swollen and like kind of ugly. You guys can't even see. Kind of like ugly. Just was not It's not in my best moments. But then I, literally 2 weeks after that, I went on vacation, bought some new makeup, and in the meantime, I made a post on my social media. And I was just like, hey everyone, unfortunately, my makeup kit has been stolen, so I'm not taking appointments. It sounded so depressing. And this girl that I went to school with messaged me, and she's like, I'm so sorry this happened. I have a friend who's giving away a bunch of makeup. She gets PR. She doesn't really do makeup anymore. And this is actually before I went on the vacation. And I was so down and depressed. I think she gave me the girl's number, but I didn't really like message her, reach out to her, because like I was going through like a lot, and not saying I didn't want the makeup. I just like did not know like what to do with myself at the time. Like I was just like going through a lot. How many times have I said that in like a minute? But yeah, I was going through it. Go on this vacation. I bought like some new stuff when I was on vacation, because it was actually cheaper, like where I was. So I was like, okay, so I can start back slowly, like, you know, doing my makeup. And literally a week before this, or like 2 weeks before this, I graduated esthetician school. So I was like so excited to start like, you know, like taking my makeup career seriously. And that happened. So it was like just an unfortunate series of events. My life. You know that show? Like that literally should be like Claudine's like series of misfortunate events, or unfortunate, I don't know, however it goes. But yeah, so basically my friend gave me this girl's number. I come back from my trip and I decide to reach out to her, because I'm like, you know what, like new beginnings, like let's see what she has. I go to her house, we meet up, we talk, whatever. She has so much stuff. Like I will literally, if I have a picture, I'll put it in right here. Like literally she was on PR for like Huda, like Anastasia, like Morphe, like so many brands. And she had so much stuff that was like in my old kit. Like there were some things I just like can't repurchase. Like I had like 6 Natasha Denona palettes. If you know Natasha Denona, like you know, like Natasha's not cheap, you know. So yeah, she gave me like a large bag. She basically gave me like all of the makeup, because she's like, I'm not gonna use it, like I'm happy someone is like putting it to use. And I was so happy. Like what, like how does that even happen? Like I don't understand it. I look so funny, I look like a ghost. But yeah, so like I got my makeup kit stolen and got gifted one right back. And my parents, they bought me a new like case, and it's so cute. Like it's cute as, I'm probably gonna like do a little video on it or whatever, but all I'm gonna say is like everything happens for a reason. Like I don't even know what to say. Like seriously, like yeah, I miss my old stuff, but I got like upgraded. I got a whole bunch of new stuff, and I'm still shopping for more makeup. Point of this video. So yeah, I just thought that was like such a crazy story. I mean, you know, the apartment place, I went back. I never even like brought that up. I like went back and I explained to them the situation. They were kind of rude. They were like, is your car still there? Like you shouldn't be parked there for whatever amount. I'm like, no, like my car's not still there. Like I moved it. And the woman was like, okay, well, I need a search warrant to go see. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, I'll look though. Like I would need a search warrant to see it myself, but she's like, I'll look. So she leaves and I'm just waiting there, because also my best friend lives there. And she comes back out and I was like, oh, like, did you go like look? And she's like, oh no, I'm not looking for a minute. And I'm just like, never got a call. I don't even know if she went to go look. And the one guy at the front desk, like he literally showed me the cameras, like probably a couple nights before when this happened, and you can see my car. So that's why he just didn't know how to get it back to like that time stamp. So it's just like, what, like, are people keeping things from me? This whole like situation was so sus. Like I thought like the front desk guy was working against me. I thought the apartment complex, like I thought they were all in on it. I thought like the people who knew where I was at was in on it. Like I don't even know. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. But everything worked out for me in the end. I'm back taking clients. I'm actually like using new products now because I'm forced to like try new things out. But yeah, that was kind of, yeah. And honestly, that was in February. Life has been kicking my butt since, but things are looking up. But yeah, so I'm pretty much baked or whatever. So I'm just gonna like finish off this look. I'm gonna do some lashes, maybe some highlight. Should I do some highlight? So I'm back in action. I had a little technical difficulty. Not really. My disc is just always full. So I had to like delete some things. But I put my lashes on, I put my lip liners on. I got these 2 new ones from Sephora. One is Raisin. It's like a purpley brown kind of color. And then I went on top of that with Malt. It's like a darker brown. So I want like the mauve brown vibe going on. And then I have 2 more products I'm gonna use. Also my lashes, like they're just random Kiss lashes. The Pat McGrath blushes. What color is this? Paradise Venus, yeah. I should have got that a lot quicker. So this is so pretty. And I'm just gonna go in with that. And then I got a Huda lipstick too in the color Staycation. It's like a matte shade. I feel like, do you hear me just like dropping the empty containers? But yeah, so this I feel like is super pretty if you can see it. So I'm just gonna, this is like the perfect ombre lip shade. Actually, Huda, if you're watching this, you are that bitch. But yeah, also I had more than just technical difficulties. So I used a Laura Mercier glow powder, so cute, but it was so glowy. Like I don't know what I was expecting. It was like liquid highlighter, not liquid highlighter. Kind of looked like it, like all over my face. So I just went on top of it with the One Size dark deep powder. So I also use this too. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish my blush and I'm done. Oh, and a setting spray. And I did get a setting, I just got the, you know, Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Nothing really new. This blush is so cute. I like don't even really want to like mess it up. This is so cute. I need to go out tonight, actually. Do some blush on my nose. I need to like, yeah, okay. So this is my final look. Now that I look at myself, I got entirely too ready for a pool party, but that's fine. I mean, I look cute. So yeah, that was my little story time. There are probably so many gaps in that story, but you know me. Can't focus. I have ADHD trying to do my makeup, but give you guys the rundown. So that happened. Everything's all good now. And yeah, I'm gonna go and get changed and get ready. I might come back and show you guys my outfit. I might not. That's a lot of work. It depends on how much storage I have left in my camera. But yeah, so if I don't come back and see you guys, like and subscribe, follow my socials. If you live in the Philadelphia area, book me to do your makeup. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have for you guys. So peace. See you.